the day when my stomach is grumbling your name, there's no one I'd rather be with than you, because baby girl.
Cece simmers a thank you in the tomatoes and needs your welcome in the dough with more cheese than we can ever know. But seriously, have y'all ever tried the mac and cheese pizza?
Cece's makes an adventure without the price of a meal plan. No pizza chain could ever take care of me like you do.
So many nights I have to swallow my assignments, but no other buffet sings the praises to my pockets.
People are always telling me to eat healthy, but Cece's loves me regardless.
She says, go ahead, grab that pizza, take it to go, grab a water cup, put some Sprite in it.
Cece doesn't hold me hostage because she knows I have student debt to take care of. Doesn't tow my car because I have the wrong parking pass.
You tell me where I can find fresh cinnamon rolls on my beck and call and eat pizza at the same time.
That's right, Cece's Pizza. I'll stop going to Cece's when I can stop worrying about paying for my education.
When the cost of an education isn't an empty stomach.
When I don't have to choose between gas to go to work and my last meal.
Did y'all know the dining hall costs $10 damn plus tax? Like, how do you expect me to eat subpar food when I got tuition to pay?
But Cece
doesn't
care about my wallet,
she cares about my tummy.
I don't need swipes, I need smiles.
So Cece's, wherever you are, please reply to my DMs. I'm tired of eating Little Caesars.
Education! Oh my God, those are my sons!
We got 2 long-haired poets.
And one short-haired poet, so it balances out.
Hey, but your heart has a long hair.
So, okay, no, I got it. We're good.
Anybody ever been made fun of for eating rice with your hands?
For all the Caucasians in the room.
Looking confused. That's how you're supposed to eat rice! I asked my aunt for a spoon. She threw a chuckle at me instead.
My cousin tells me to be silent before I embarrass myself in front of family.
I stuffed my mouth with fried rice so I don't have to speak at the table. Because no one can make fun of us when our mouth was full. My parents made me speak English at home so I could become more
American.
So I'll rip Indonesian out my tongue.
I mispronounced my own name to comfort white teachers.
I'm afraid to pray in public because I don't know when someone will attack me.
I will not sacrifice enough for you to treat us with respect.
My cousin is finally in America, in my house, but I can't speak to her. We share blood, but not the same experience,
but not the same identity, but not the same tongue. My aunt circling around on Eid. Are you wearing jeans with a kurta? Isko dekho bada aya gora banke. Look, I'm out here trying to be American. They asked me.
Are you studying
Are
hard?
you praying enough?
How's your friends?
Tongue-tied, all that comes out is G football. I try football. They're good football. Our parents came for the American dream.
But I can no longer dream in Indonesian.
Can we still claim our motherland if we've forgotten our mother tongue?
Yeah! Let's go! I want to tell my mom about my fears, but all I can do is ask her how her day is going. Indonesia, I miss how the fried rice was always wrapped in newspaper, as if each meal was a reminder to keep the language on my tongue. But now I trade nasi goreng for Big Macs.
I traded shalwar kameez for fancy suits.
I traded cricket for basketball. 200 years of colonization could not wipe away our mother tongue. But 20 years in America conquered our vernacular. We devalued our culture so that America would accept us. Became perfect puzzle pieces.
To try to fit into a society
that fears anything different. तुम्हें उर्दू नहीं आती है? बेशरम.
You don't know Urdu? Shameless.
Have you forgotten who I am? Or have I forgotten my mother tongue?
But you never forget your first language.
How it smells like home-cooked meals and the whole neighborhood is gathered.
How my tongue danced through every rolled R like it was music.
Flags lining every house in Karachi, not a care in the world because it was Yom Azadi and we were free.
People dancing in the streets, it doesn't matter how broken our accents were because everyone's saying the same lyrics.
The mistakes our mouth makes are just music. Each grammatical error is just an addition to this clashing symphony. So bring the hate
and judgment.
And awkward silences.
Shame us for trying, but you can't kill this effort. This voice stems from colliding world. Two halves fighting to become something. Half ashamed,
half silence,
half Indonesian,
half Pakistani,
half American.
Treated half decently. How much of our culture do we need to ship away to finally be treated like Americans? Is my accent good enough yet?
My God!
Let's
go!
So, we are nearly at the end. Say, "Aw." Right? It's sad. But before we get to like our last poems, there's a couple of people I want to acknowledge that don't always get acknowledged, right? So, I want to acknowledge Angel. He shows up for practice and puts in work and is helpful and is open-minded and is a big heart. I want to thank Jackson for helping them with their writing and always being a constant voice that goes, so you could do that, but you should probably try it this way. I appreciate you so much for being that. And Eve Esho, I believe, is in the building, who is their advisor, for being as helpful as she can be, and we appreciate you so very, very much. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get into our last piece. So I need y'all, what y'all need to do is, so I need the left side to make some noise. Right side, make some noise. Middle, make some noise. Right, everybody make some noise. Let's go, CoogSlam.
Hermione Granger is the best character J.K. Rowling has ever written. No, listen, Shawty is the bravest chick, the baddest witch,
an activist who made the well-being of house elves her priority,
in spite of her social issues as a muggle-born minority. Hermione Granger, you should have been a black woman.
Never mind your cinematic depiction.
I see you, Miss Thing. You who stores every incantation in your chest. How a hex spills from your lips like liquid luck.
You got all that sass in your speech and a bit of twang in your talk.
Leviosa, not Leviosa. Who you trying to play, sis? We hear that southern drawl. You turn time in your hands, make minutes out of milliseconds. And
ain't that like a black girl? To find hours in a day when no one else will know to look. Holding boys in your back from book 1 to movie 8 with no thank you?
They would not be alive, and Ron does not deserve you, period.
The men make a mess, you gotta manage the mischief. Harry, Ron, Neville, Cornish pixies, you knew a spell even Lockhart couldn't guess. Acing exams by day and challenging Death Eaters by night, the black excellence you exude shatters both obstacles.
And ain't it just like a black girl to defy the odds daily, to be the embodiment of
Gryffindor bravery and Ravenclaw intellect? Your acknowledged spell sets the confidence from a classroom, making everyone feel deathly hollow.
Hogwarts could have changed the name from Defense Against the Dark Arts to Black Girl Magic in honor of your legacy.
Why would you need a death curse when your side eye can do just the same?
With a book full of jinxes and a fist full of try me, handling your beef the muggle way.
In other words, you put the her in Hermione. Don't worry, sis, we see you. How you slayed at the Hogwarts Fuel Ball. Don't think I ain't seen how you style your hair with the flick of the wand.
During that ballroom dance, you stupefy every man present. You could have been the baddest witch with a capital B.
B for black, B for beautiful. Girl, you mad black. I'm talking serious black.
We see the way you represent us fuzzy-haired girls, always set in second place. The ones who do too much with not enough credit.
Who have the most on their plate but always last to eat. Whitewashed for silver screens. Like maybe their stories couldn't fit in a 3-hour-long fantasy fiction.
Let me see the girls reading spell books while they deep condition under the dryer. Coming up with new charms to finish waist-length box braids.
Pulling out the Old Bay from their bags just to season the feast a little bit more. The ones who make homes out of dorm rooms with laughter wide enough to fill the great hall. Who share their last and ask for nothing.
With a never-ending love shoved in a vinewood, dragging heartstring 10 3/4.
The ones who walk through walls and operate at your side when you need them.
The ones who don't depend on flying brooms to clean up their own messes. They take responsibility even if that means facing the basilisk alone and sacrificing themselves.
Whose biggest fear is being held back. Who know their own strength. How you code switch and shapeshift as if polyjuice potion courses through your veins.
Giving pieces of your soul
into art,
into dance,
education,
into activism.
And ain't that like a black girl to make a horcrux of everything you touch? And who are we to be surprised? But what's a black girl if she ain't magic?
I went to an HBCU, I don't know none of that. But I love y'all. So that was the end of our feature. We're gonna hang around, come talk to us. buy things. We'll talk to you about possibly volunteering and all the things that we got going on. And we thank y'all for having us. Good night.
Give it up one more.